So let's have a review first about what we discussed last time. So can you still remember the different sources of light? Can you give me one example source of light? Where is Kwan? Oh, give me one that you can see on this picture. One source of light. Give me one.
Lamp.
Okay, lamp. Very good. How about Titan? Give me one source of light. Lamp, finish.
Sun.
Okay, sun. How about Bess? Bess? Give me one source of light aside from lamp and sun. We also have, Bess turned off the microphone. How about Yuan? Yuan. Give me one source of light that you can see here. Lamp, sun, what else?
Light. Lamp.
Lamp, finish. Sun, finish. What else? What is this, Yuan? Can? Yuan, can you hear me, Yuan? What is this? This is can.
Sun.
Candle. Okay, so this is candle. Another one, lamp. Sun. What else? What source of light can you see? Where is Jaja? Jaja?
Yes.
We have candle, lamp, sun. What else? Source of light that you can see. Give me one.
E.
What?
E.
Come again, Jaja. Source of light. Anything that has light.
Bird.
This one, what is this? This is campfire. Campfire. It is also a source of light. It can give light. Okay, next we have here torch. They use this when there are competitions on games. Another one here is flashlight. Some of you have flashlight in your house, right? You can use this one when there is no electricity. When it is brown out. Next one here is firefly. It is an animal or insect that is flying and it has a light on its body in this part. So once again, firefly. So let's read the different sources of light. Okay, everybody open your microphone, please. Let's read. The first one is candle.
Candle.
Campfire. Lamp. Torch. Flashlight. And flashlight. You read it is sun. And this one, fire. Okay, firefly. So these are the different sources of light. Okay, but this one, sunlight, you can see only during daytime. Okay, now, how do you respond to light? For example, When the light in your house, when you try to look into the light in your house, what do you do with your eyes? You close your eyes a little bit because your eyes are sensitive to light. For example, we have here the sunlight. You cannot look directly to the sunlight because it can damage your eyes. Another one is your phone. Or when you try to turn on your phone and the brightness is very bright, or what will happen to your eyes? It will be also damaged. So you lessen the brightness of your phone when you are playing games. Okay, next here, we also have pupil. So the pupil can be found on the inner part, this one, the very small part of your eye. When you try to look into the mirror, you can see this very small pupil. So when the light is on or when there is sunlight, it will turn very small. When it is dark, it will turn very big. You can try to observe during daytime and nighttime. Now, how about for animals? Light is also useful to them because it is the time that they can find food. For example, here we have the cow that is eating grass. During nighttime, they cannot see the food properly. So only during daytime. We also have here monkey, chicken, ants, and frog. Now we have animals that only sleep during nighttime, just like for humans, you and me. We can only sleep during nighttime because it is dark. For example, here is panda, cat, giraffe, horse, and koala. Now we have animals that sleep during daytime. Daytime. So we have owl, bat, moth, and wolf. So during nighttime, they are awake because they need to find food. They can see properly during nighttime. Okay, next. We have here the worm and the snail. So how do they respond to light? They move away from the light because it is, most especially the sunlight, it is very hot. So just like for humans, what do you do when there is sunlight or when it is very hot outside? You need to get your umbrella, right? So just like these animals, they are sensitive to sunlight because their body is sensitive to sunlight. So they will go inside the soil. Those for animals. Now let's go to plants. We have here tulips. So the tulips will open during daytime and they will close during nighttime. Another one is hibiscus plant or flower. They will open during daytime and close during nighttime. And we also have here the poppy plant. Yes, Hannah, do you have question?
Now I go to the toilet, please.
Okay, you can go to toilet. Just make it fast so that you can listen to the lesson. Okay, now we have here, so last time we answered your book about how the plant responds to light, right? Okay, so you can see here, for example, you put the one plant inside the box or inside the container. And then the light can be found on the upper part. So the plant is looking for the sunlight or any source of light so that the leaf can get the light, and then it will turn to color green. So it is going out upward. And then on this part, the hole is on the left side. Okay, so the plant is growing in the left part of its container because the light is in the left part. So that is how the plant is responding to light. Okay, so that is about how living things respond to light. Now, our lesson for today is about responding to temperature. Temperature. Now, look at these different pictures. There are different temperatures. So when you say temperatures, we have here the sun. So when there is sun, the temperature is very high. So it is hot or cold. When there is sun, hot or cold? Where is Nam1? During daytime, when there is sun outside, is it hot or cold?
Hot.
Okay, very good. It is very hot because the sun can give us heat. Now, we have here, when there is snow, have you tried going to other countries where there is snow? Or sometimes in Thailand, we can feel cold, right? But sometimes only. So that is also temperature. And just like this one, in the land where there is ice. So when you try to touch the ice, what can you feel? Is it hot or cold? Where is Aslam? Aslam, you open your microphone, please.
What?
Aslam, do you know what is ice? Ice. Ice แปลว่าน้ำแข็ง Is it hot or cold? Aslam, can you hear?
Huh?
Oh, we cannot hear the sound of Aslam. How about Nada? Nada? Do you know what is ice? Okay, is the ice hot or cold? Cold. Okay, so just like when you are in a very cold place, that is also a temperature. So your body is reacting to different temperatures, whether it is hot, sunny, rainy, or cold. Now let's read first this vocabulary words. Okay, I want everybody to open their microphone. Open your microphone. Okay, let's read. Let's read this word. Warm. Warm. This one is cold. You look at your screen. Okay, next we have weather. You speak properly. There are three examples of weather. We have sunny, rainy, and windy. Okay, Okay, so these are the different vocabulary words. We have warm, cold, weather. So there are 3 examples of weather. We have sunny, rainy, and windy. Now let's take them one by one. When you say warm, it is very hot. So how do you respond to heat? How do you respond to heat? So for example, here in these 2 pictures, you are sweating when you go outside. Another one is when you are tired running. And then afterwards, you are also sweating. That is example of warm. Another one here is the campfire. The campfire or the fire is warm or hot. Warm or hot is the same. Okay, another word here is cold. Cold. When you feel cold, you are using jacket. Another one, the ice is cold. So when you feel cold, sometimes our body is reacting to coldness. Some body parts are feeling sick. But if your energy or if your body is healthy, you will not feel sick. So just like this one. It is getting what? What do we call this one? Runny nose. So when you feel cold, sometimes you will have runny nose or you will have headache. Okay, another word here is weather. So what are the 3 examples of weather? We have rainy. So when it is rainy season, what object do you use when it is raining outside? Where is Kong Wan? Kong Wan? When it is raining outside, what do you use? Use? What object is this? I cannot hear your voice. Let's try to ask Shogun. Okay, what object you use when it is raining? This is
Umbrella.
okay, umbrella. And how about in your feet? What do you use in your feet when it is raining? Where is Chem Chem?
Raining.
Yes, what do you use in your feet? It starts with letter B.
Boot.
Okay, boots. Now we have here during windy. During windy, it is cold. So what do you use when it is cold? Where is Victor?
Sweater.
Okay, very good. Sweater. So that is windy. How about during sunny? What do you use when it is sunny? Where is pet?
Yes.
What object do you use when it is sunny outside? Just like when it is rainy. What is this?
ใช้เหมือนกันกับที่เล่นนี่ออกไปเลย
Umbrella.
Okay, umbrella. And in your eyes, what do you use to protect your eyes from the sun? Where is counter? Counter, you open your microphone. Counter, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you use to protect your eyes from the sun? What do you use in your eyes? You use who can help counter? Who can help counter? What do you use in your eyes to protect from the sun? Where is Ang Pao? Ang Pao, you open your microphone, please. Ang Pao, can you hear? No. Ang Pao, what do you use to protect your eyes from the sun? Look at this picture. What object is this? Let's call Hanif. Hanif, can you see this one?
Day.
This is sun. Oh, where is Hanif?
With my
Hafiz, you help Hanif. This is
Eat.
sun.
Cool.
Oh, yes, Taruka, you help them. Taruka. Taruka, you open your microphone, please. Taruka. How about Ahim? Ahim? Ahim, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, what do you use in your eyes to protect from the sun? What object is this?
Glasses.
Okay, sunglasses. So you use sunglasses and umbrella when it is sunny day. These are the examples of weather. First one is rainy, windy, and sunny. Okay, now let's have these different pictures here. Let's try to observe. Living things can respond to temperature. So what are examples of living things again? Can you still remember? Living things. Who can give example of living things? Living things that can breathe air. Can you give me example, Pepper? Give me example of living things.
Teacher.
Yes, Hannah. Living things.
Teacher.
Living things that can breathe air. For example, we have humans or people. People are living things, right? What
Yes.
else? Can you still remember?
Animals.
Aside from people, we have?
Animals.
Okay, animals. Another one, people, animals, and what can you see outside your house? People, animals, and how about this one? Learn. This is
It's hot.
this one.
Like flower.
Okay, flowering plant. So what are examples of living things are people, animals, and plants. Okay,
Drink
so
water.
living things, they can respond to temperature. So for example here, it is cold. So how do the boy respond to cold? What does he wear? When it is cold, what will you wear in your
Wait.
body? Where is Pau Pau? Oh, when you are feeling cold, what will you wear in your body?
Jacket.
Okay, jacket, and then on your feet. What do you wear in your feet? Where is Nawa? When you are feeling cold, what do you wear in your feet? You wear? Nawa, can you hear me, Nawa? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, when it is cold, what do you wear in your feet?
Shoes.
Okay, shoes and socks. How about in your hand? Where is Pat? Head, this one. What do you wear when you feel very cold? You open your microphone.
Sir.
What do you wear in your head when it is very cold? This one is cup.
Cup.
Okay, now how about in your hand? Hand. What do you call this one? Hand. To protect your hand from coldness, what do you wear in your hand? Do you know this object? Where is Kwan? Or when you feel very cold, what do you wear in your hand? These are. It starts with letter G.
G.
Yes. Raise your hand if you know the answer.
Igloo.
This one. Hand. Oh, yes. Who knows the answer? Calhoun. Calhoun, do you know this one?
What, teacher?
What do you wear in your hand when it is very cold?
No.
You don't know?
No,
How about, oh yes, let's go Titan. Titan.
Snowball.
Or when you want to touch the snowball and you need to protect your hand, what do you wear in your hand so that you will not feel cold? Oh yes, Hannah.
What, teacher?
Look at this object on the hand of the boy. What is this?
Glove.
Is
Glove.
or when you want to hold very cold object, just like snowballs, what do you wear in your hand so that you will not feel cold? This one. This color green here, color green. Oh, you raise your hand if you know the answer. Oh, yes, Pat.
Teacher. Glove.
Okay, gloves. So these are the objects you use when you feel cold. Gloves, cup. You also use scarf, jacket, shoes, and socks. Now another picture. Look at this picture here. We have the sun. So how do humans respond to the sun? How do you respond to the heat of the sun? When you go out to your house and it is very hot, what will happen to your body? Where is porch? What is happening to this boy?
Hot.
Boy is,
Hot.
the boy is feeling hot. So what is going out from our body when we feel very hot? What do you call this water here? It starts with letter S. We are, raise your hand if you know the answer.
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, so when we feel very hot, the sweat is coming out from our body, sweat. Okay, next, how about this animal? We have here a penguin. So where can you find the penguin? Is it in a hot place or cold place? Look at this picture. What can you see here? Is it cold or hot place? Where is Irene? Irene, you open your microphone, please, Irene. Irene, can you hear? Okay, so the penguin can live in hot or cold place? Hot?
Yes.
Yes. Are you sleepy, Irene? Look carefully here. This is iceberg, right? Ice. Is the ice hot or cold?
Hot.
Hot? Who can help Irene? Is the ice hot? Pau Pau, what can you say? Where do penguins live? In a hot place or cold place?
Hot place.
Hot. Look at this, ice. Let's try Nawa.
Cold place.
Okay,
Cold.
in a cold place. Penguin can only live in a cold place. Okay, now we have here the plant. So the plant also responds to light. So the temperature is very hot. Okay, so temperature is higher. When you say higher, it is hot in the bright light. For example, when it is daytime, and then in the dark, it is low temperature. It is a little bit cold. So look at these two examples here. The temperature is very high because there is sunlight. So just like during daytime. And then another one here, these two pictures, it is low temperature because there is a snow. So it is cold. Once again, this one is high, hot, low, cold. Okay, so for example, during daytime, this one is during night time. Okay, so we can see here a worm or earthworm. It lives in the soil, inside the soil. So earthworms move away from the light. Why? Because their body is sensitive to the heat of the sun. So they may dry up in the heat of the sun. So the earthworm only lives in a wet land. For example, when it is raining. So that is that is how the earthworms respond to sunlight. They only go out when their body is feeling heated by the sun. So they need to find water. Okay, now, so how do we respond from light again? So you can see in this picture, these two boys are sweating because there is sunlight during daytime. So we perspire. When you say perspire, there is water coming out from our body when it is very hot. Okay, so look at these two examples here. The heat of the sun is a stimulus. When you say stimulus, it is the reason for your perspiration or your sweat. It is the reason for your sweat. Now we have here what will happen or how do you respond to stimulus or heat of the sun. So your body is sweating or perspire. So that is your response from the light of the sun or heat of the sun. Once again, the heat is stimulus, the reason. And then this one is the result, sweat or perspire. Can you understand the difference of the two? Okay, so just like an example here, we have the stimulus is the heat of campfire and then a pan. So how do you respond if you touch the very hot pan? Let's ask Pepper. Okay, when you try to touch this very hot pan, how do you respond? What will you do? You will? Can you hear, Pepper? What will you do if you touch a very hot pan? Just like this one. Oh, yes, Hong Yok. Hong Yok, do you know the answer? Who wants to answer? You tell your name.
T.Michelle, go to the toilet, please.
You go to toilet, 1 minute. How do you respond if you touch the very hot pan here? What will you do? Yes, Cham Cham. You will
ทำไมต้องเปิดไมค์ด้วยอ่ะ teacher
speak in English only. Yes, Cham Cham. If you touch a very hot pan, this one, stimulus, what is your response or what will you do? Or what will you say?
Ouch.
Okay, you will feel heated by the this one, by the hand of this pan. So you will say ouch, right? Very good.
Yes.
Chem chem. So that is your response when you touch a very hot object. Okay, now we have here the animals. Do animals respond similarly to the heat of the sun? So for example, here we have monkey, chimpanzee, and a horse. So they respond similarly because they can also sweat just like for humans or people in their surrounding when it is very hot. So they also sweat like humans. Okay, next we have here birds. Birds cool down by holding their wings out. So they put their wings upward to allow air to circulate or come inside their body because the body of bird is covered with feathers. So they also need air because they can also feel the heat of the sun. So sometimes when you when you see a bird or a dove outside, they are holding their wings out, just like these pictures. Have you seen a bird doing like this outside? Where is Nada? Nada, you sit down properly, please. Have you seen a bird like this? Holding the wings upward? Yes or no? Outside. Outside your house. Or how about Jaja? Have you seen a bird doing like this?
Bird.
Or have you seen outside your house? They do like this?
Yes.
Yes. So that is the reason so that the air will get inside their body. Okay, next here is what animal is this? Do you know the name of this animal? Where is Vita? Do you know this animal? What is the name of this animal? You open your microphone, please. What animal is this?
Cat.
Okay, so cat. So cat is also sweating just like for humans. They are sweating through their paws. So what is paws? They can be found on their feet. So these are the paws of the cat. So that the air will also come in, just like for birds. Okay, next here is, what do we do when we accidentally touch something hot? So just like, for example, is iron, hot iron. What will you do when you touch this hot iron? What will you do? Where is Taruka? Taruka? When you touch the iron, what will you do?
Hot.
You will feel hot, right? Okay, next, we also move our hand away quickly to avoid getting burned. So you move your hand away very fast because you will feel the heat of the iron. So that is how you respond from the heat of the iron. Next, we have here animals that are hiding when there is sunlight. So for example, we have snakes. So snakes are resting inside the rocks because they are also sensitive to the heat of the sun. Another one here, we have the different animals. They are hiding under the trees. For example, we have lion, giraffe. So also for humans, when you have or when you do not have umbrella, you go under the trees. Another one here is the leaf of the plant. What can you observe with the leaf of the plant? They are closing because they are also sensitive to the heat of the sun. They curl up or they close their leaf. Okay, next we have here when it is cold. So how do you respond when it is cold? How do living things respond to cold? So we shiver. When you say shiver, you are moving your body because you cannot take in the heat. So your body is shiver when it is very cold. So for example, you are in a snowy place or a place when there is ice. Okay, so for example, we have here animals. So animals hibernate. When you say hibernate, they get inside of their place so that they will not feel the coldness or they will not also shiver. So they do not go out in their place for a long time. So they need to have energy to respond from the coldness of their place. For example, here is bear because they live in a very cold place. Bear and hedgehog. So these two animals are examples. They get inside their house. Okay, this time let's answer first the upper part. This one only. About sunlight.
Sure.
Do you have question first about our topic
Here
here?
is a worksheet.
Yes, worksheet. You get
And
the
have
worksheet.
worksheet.
We will
I don't
only
have a
answer the first one about sunlight.
Teacher I finished แล้ว
Yes, already.
I finished แล้ว teacher I
How do
finished
humans respond to temperature? For example, for sunny season. When there is sunlight, what will you do when there is sunlight? When it is very hot, how do you respond? Yes, what is your name? Page 2. Page 2. This one, page 2. Worksheet.
ตอนนี้
Worksheet. Do you have
ตอนนี้ที่มันมีรูปคนอยู่ตรงนึงแล้ว
have?
ข้างล่างมันมีรูปคนกับ
If
ผู้
you do
ชาย
not
แล้ว
have
นี่
worksheet,
ข้างบนเป็นรูป
you listen
คน
first.
ผู้ชายที่
Okay, listen. If you do not have worksheet, you can use your notebook.
มีโนวคีตาที่เชื่อ
Chem Chem, do you have worksheet?
This one? Teacher, I don't have.
You get your notebook. You open on page 2. Chem Chem, open on page 2. May I see? Page 2. Have?
Teacher, like this. Teacher, I don't have worksheet.
You use your notebook. The
Teacher,
color
no,
blue
this.
one. Notebook.
Teacher, no, I
You
have.
write the date today, okay? July 16. You do like this. So how do you respond to sunlight?
Teacher, drawing.
Yes.
What teacher?
You do like this. So you respond to light by
Teacher.
sweating.
Teacher.
An example.
Teacher.
If you draw this one, you write this on your worksheet or notebook. Sweating.
Color.
Another one is when you feel very hot, then use your umbrella. Choose one only one. Can you understand?
บายทั่ววงกลม
Choose one only one.
วิชาว่าครบ56ใช่ไหมเนี่ย
เร็วขึ้นไม่ใช่ถามว่าอะไร
จะนี่ไงหน้า16ใช่ไหม
ค่อยทำในนั้นหน่อย
Teacher
Yes.
May I go to Thailand please
Make it fast.
Teacher ใช่ไหม
Teacher workbook หรือ worksheet
If no
Notebook
worksheet, you can use
teacher.
your notebook.
notebook
And don't forget to write the date today.
ไม่ได้ไปแล้ว
This one, July 16, 2021. You choose here one only. You draw one only. Number one or number two.
Teacher
Yes.
go to toilet please
You can go to toilet for 1 minute.
Teacher please
Page 2 in your worksheet.
ไม่เขียนตามใช่ไหมให้เขียนตามใช่ไหม
Don't forget to write this one, okay? Sweating or use umbrella when it is very hot.
ให้เขียนตามไหมTeacher จะเขียนตามเหรอ Teacher ไลฟ์